I ain't even gonna lie, I was over here giving a whole lecture on the benefits of this headache tea that I picked up today, all the different ingredients. A bee came in, I'm jumping around. I am not lying. Some of the stuff that happens off camera would definitely make an impact, whether it's just to make you laugh or teach you something or two. So I don't want to lie and say that going to other methods, the natural methods, herbalism, that it's easy. I started on this journey maybe, where we at? I'm 43. When I turned 40 and moved to Oregon, I started seeking out alternatives instead of the traditional pharmaceuticals. And I will say it's been very overwhelming. There's so much to learn. And you have to be aware of what each ingredient is. And another thing I'm learning is we are all wired differently. We all have different stress levels. Our nervous systems don't operate the same. Me and the next person probably have a different temperament. I, on the other hand, benefit from massages, meditation, yoga, sound bowls. I'm looking around the bees back, but I understand I am one with the earth. They're not going to attack me. There's no need to get triggered or fearful. I just don't like that buzzing sound. Anyhow, so I have this tea right here. It is it's relief for headaches. It's alleviating, cooling, curative. There's honey bush tea, willow bark, feverfew, lemon balm, chamomile, skullcap, peppermint, and lavender. Those are all the ingredients, and that's why I'm so excited I found this place. They had another tea that targets sleep, and I have all of those different teas right now, and I just put them together. Like, I have chamomile, I have lemon balm, I have a couple other different teas that I combine as one, and it helps me at night. But now that I can get them all in one, that makes things easier. So I have this, and I boiled some water. So what you do is you then go, for those who've never, brewed their own tea, this is just the quickest way for me. So of course I, took some in this little contraption. I love that this is heart-shaped. Picked that up today at the same place, Fablewood in Lockhart, Texas, which is like 20 minutes or so outside of Austin. So I will be going back. They had so many awesome things in there. I had to go. I was like, look, okay. Yeah. So this is my old, I'm not even sure what they call them, brewing tool or utensil. But usually I put the plants, and I have a lot of plants that are like for asthma, that are for, restoring your lungs. Like if you have any type of bronchitis and other things. Also keep in mind, I am not a doctor. So what I am sharing is mainly for entertainment purposes. It is not for you to go and try these things. And always do your own research, which is what I have done. I have a number of allergies, and I have a whole list of a sheet of different ingredients I can't have personally. So that you might not even be aware until you get an ingredient in your body and have a reaction. So like I said, I'm gonna try this. So now I'm gonna put this in here. I did it backwards, but hey, it's gonna get the job done. So something I want to share out is, yesterday was my solar return day. That's commonly known as your birthday, Earth Day. Like the way it was really meant, in the truest intention, we were meant to be born outside. So that's why a lot of people say Earth Day. And something that I learned when I first embarked on healing, going within, sitting, and just really assessing everything that's ever been taught to me, the programming as a child, the way you see your lens as an adult, and sometimes how this wiring leads to different choices or outcomes that may not always be aligned to you becoming your highest good. So while I went in, into thinking mode, I was introspectively thinking about the past year, the upcoming year. A lot of people start thinking about goal setting when, we're getting close to the new year. I myself always start ahead of time, because I feel like if you wait, and anything can happen, you can become sick. Something else could happen that'll alter you from that planning. That planning process is super important. So I already have pretty narrowed down certain goals and objectives for next year. This year I was focused on community networking and really just fine-tuning my skill set and becoming more aware of what it is I choose to align to in the future and projects that I will definitely take on. So this year I am super excited about the growth I've seen in myself. I did what I intended. I've met a lot of awesome people who all share different skill sets and interests that are aligned to the future version of myself and what I aim to become. And so that's exciting for me as I sit here and wait. I just want to say, like, get acquainted with yourself. Like, for me, that meant, you know, a lot of people always say, oh, my hair, this is what a Cancer does, this is what a Leo does, but it's really deeper than all of that. Like, God, the source of life, created us. I usually don't say God because I understand there are so many different depictions. I want to be clear that I'm talking to the source, the ultimate entity that is in full control. I'm not talking to subsets or something lesser than. So I like to refer to, as most say, God, I say the source, because I understand there's a different source for everyone. There's some people who pray to certain other demonic entities or what we would think may be based on our culture and programming, right? So I said all of that to say, get to know yourself, like knowing about your natal chart, all of your placements. There's a reason why you have certain skill sets. There's a reason why certain situations are less appealing for you, and for me that may be the opposite. We are all wired differently. So there may be a plant or a combination of plants that I'm like, oh man, that's magic. But to you, it's awful, and your anxiety is going up and you don't feel well, because we're not all the same. So for us to think we all fit into this cookie cutter version of who we should be and how we should pray, how we should show gratitude, how we even implement self-care looks differently. Another person may say, oh, I love doing this to relax. To me, that might be the worst thing in the world. That doesn't make that person wrong or me wrong, but it just shares how uniquely made we were all created to be, and we should all step into our own unique lanes and stop trying to fit into a mold that doesn't align with your temperament or your purpose or your assignment for being here on earth.